Hey guys, got another update. Just got back from JB Hi-Fi after work, and I spent a little bit of money, but I've quit cigarettes, and I'm not really drinking that much anymore or doing anything else, of course, a bit naughty. So the naughty thing I do now is buy some movies. Got a few VHS, got quite a few Blu-rays and a few DVDs. Isn't a massive update or anything, but been op shopping recently, and 50 cents I got Iceman. I barely remember this movie, but I remember watching it as a kid, and I remember as a kid I used to get this confused with Starman, but I used to like Starman a lot more than I did Iceman. I haven't really bought Starman yet. I will one day. But this movie, don't really remember. I just remember it's got a caveman in it, that they pull from the ice. A bit like Encino Man. It's an Aussie director, Fred Shepsey, I think. I don't know how to say his last name, but he did The Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith, which is an awesome Australian movie. But yeah, I got Iceman. Yep. And I also got, now this is a Christmas favourite of mine, with Dudley Moore. It's Santa Claus the movie. Dudley Moore plays Patch and Elf, and this was always on daytime TV, on Christmas time all the time. That and A Christmas Story are my pretty much two favourite Christmas movies. But, this is a pretty cool video Polygram Hoyts release, which I like the Hoyts Polygram releases, and I got another one I'll show you in the pile. And this is a friggin' classic, The Witches. I don't know if this has got a DVD release yet. It should, because it's a fucking classic. It's Roald Dahl. He didn't like the movie, thought it was a bit too scary, but of course me as a kid I loved this movie. It's magical. He also didn't like the ending, and I love the condition of this VHS. It just looks like it's, someone's bought it and watched it only like a few times, really, because it's still got like the price sticker on it, $19.95. Who would ever imagine paying that much for, well, I do, but who would ever imagine paying that much for a video like this nowadays? I'll pay $50 to $100 for some videos, but $19.95 for The Witches, I don't know if it's worth that much. But I love this movie. The mice, the special effects are amazing in it. It really is a creepy movie when, and it's probably got one of my favourite lines of all time, which is a rather bizarre line. I do hate margarine. But yeah, I like this movie quite a lot, and this is updating my taped off TV video that I've got in my collection. And I found this as well, and I'm really happy to find this. Again, this is in my favourite childhood movies pile, the update that I did not that long ago. But this is Jim Henson's The Storyteller Volume 3. All I got here is Volume 2, which was my favourite as a kid because it had the Heartless Giant in it, which is definitely my favourite storyteller. But this has got The Soldier in Death, which is an awesome one as well, Sapsoro, and The True Bride. True Bride's pretty cool. I like Sapsoro as well. It's pretty much Cinderella. But yeah, these are just amazing. If you haven't seen them, check them out, because they really are up there with Labyrinth and Dark Crystal. They are really special movies, and TV shows. I think more people should see them, because yeah, and they're sort of forgotten about as well, which also makes me a bit sad, because they are fucking amazing. I love them a lot. Alright, so that's my VHS pile. So I'm just getting a bit comfortable here, like sitting on my bed. These are what I got today. I got Oh Brother Where Art Thou, which is an amazing movie. Probably it's definitely got one of my favourite soundtracks ever. It's got one of my favourite songs ever, Big Rock Candy Mountain, in it. But I love this movie. It's Homer and the Odyssey. I guess you could say, yeah, it's Homer and the Odyssey, done Coen Brothers style, which is awesome. Coen Brothers have done some really awesome movies. I'm thinking of heading down to the Astor for the Big Lebowski Bash, and maybe you got to dress up and stuff, and there's White Russians, and so I'm probably going to go to that, because we have to keep stuff like the Astor. If you live in Melbourne, we're going to keep stuff like the Astor open, because it really is dying. I'm getting so upset seeing all these video shops shutting down. Like the one close to me, the one close to me at the moment, you know, which is a few suburbs away, is downsizing, and the other one is downsizing as well, and they're just blockbusters now as well, which, you know, usually just have a rather generic range of movies, I guess you could say. You know, but I've actually been surprised what I've seen in one blockbuster. They've actually got Shocking Asia 1 and 2 on a DVD release. I don't know what company it is, but they've got them, like, you know, as one movie in one case. Shocking Asia 1 and 2 to rent, which is amazing, I think. You know, and bizarre that a blockbuster would have that to rent. But anyway, Oh Brother Where Art Thou? Awesome movie. This just came out, had to pick it up. Favourite director probably of all time. Lars von Trier's Melancholia. I like this movie. It's definitely not one of his best. You know, Dancer in the Dark, in my opinion, is his best. And I prefer I like this more than Breaking the Waves. Not as much as The Idiots. And I like it more than... I don't like it as much as Antichrist, but it's a different movie, you know. I went to actually saw this in the cinemas with my mum and one of my friends, and of course my mum cried. I had a bit of a tear in my eye. You know, Lars von Trier is a really tricky director, and he really knows how to fuck with your emotions. Of course he got you know, he wasn't allowed to go Cannes, got kicked out of Cannes, and his film, you know, wasn't allowed to, you know, be in the competition because of, you know, a statement he said, which I totally understand him for saying, and people have totally, you know, misinterpreted and misconstrued what he said. He said that he sympathises with the Nazis to a degree, and it's because he thought his dad was Jewish, and it turns out that his dad that wasn't his actual father, that his real dad is actually German. So that's what he's sort of saying, I think, you know. And yeah, well, how he said it was a bit stupid, but it's Lars von Trier. He's gonna create some controversy, you know. He's gonna say some things that are, you know, rather, well, he's always controversial, Lars von Trier, you know. I think, like, a lot of people hate Lars von Trier or love him. He's the love-hate. There's not really many people who are like, he's okay, you know. I don't really know any anyway, but I definitely enjoy this movie, and it'd be an awesome Blu-ray movie, you know, just the opening scenes and the shots, you know, it's a really grand scale movie, and they don't really make them as grand scale anymore, but Melancholia, awesome movie. And finally, I picked up Labyrinth on Blu-ray. This was only $10. Can't really say no to $10 for Labyrinth on Blu-ray, you know. Awesome visual movie. You know, it's in my top 10 favourite childhood movies, so it needs to be on Blu-ray. Yeah, got Dark Crystal on Blu-ray, so you need Labyrinth. Hopefully Willow will come out sometime soon on Blu-ray, because I'd jump as soon as that came out. But yeah, Labyrinth, awesome. Don't really know about seeing David Bowie's package in higher def though. Again, Edward Scissorhands, top 10 movie. Blu-ray only $12 at JB. Can't really say no to $12 for a top 10 movie. You know, again, it's visually pleasing and it's awesome, you know, so you gotta get it for $10. $12, sorry. But yeah, awesome. It's pretty much just got the same special features as the DVD, which is sort of annoying, but you know, it's on Blu-ray. I don't know if I'll get rid of the actual DVD itself, but you know, I probably won't. I'll just hang on to it, because I like hanging on to them. Blue in the Face, haven't seen this one. Love the original of this, which is Smoke. This is a sequel, I guess. I think this was made from unused footage from the first movie, but you know, a lot of it's ad lib, and Smoke is actually a really special movie to me, which I've also got to buy on DVD. I have it pirated on DVD. I do use piracy. I don't like it, as it is the reason, you know, video shops are shutting down, you know, but you know, I'll just borrow them off friends or something and burn them, and just until I can get a hard copy of it, you know, because I've got quite a few movies that I can't get hard copies of that I've had to just burn. But yeah, there's Blue in the Face. You know, I'll watch that maybe even tonight. $5 at JB, Catch-22, great anti-war satire, you know, love the book. But yeah, Catch-22, $5, can't really turn it down at all, you know, it's just a pretty good movie. Also for $5, How the Fuck Could You Turn Down Chinatown? Amazing movie. $5. I don't know why this movie's $5. It's worth a lot more than that. But yeah, it's Chinatown. Great movie there. And this was probably my find of, you know, since my last update. $2 at Savers. Austin Powers Region 1 release snapper case. I don't know the price of this, but snapper cases, you know, are sometimes, you know, I love snapper cases, you know, and just the cardboard and all that. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, double-sided disc as well. Got a cool insert there. But yeah, it's snapper case Austin Powers. Region 1. I've got the only other snapper case I own at the moment is Wolfen, and that's on eBay at the moment. You know, it's just single disc snapper case. It's on eBay at the moment for $50 up. So, you know, I don't know how much this is worth. Again, probably wouldn't sell it because I do like these snapper cases. My dad's got Bonnie and Clyde, an Australian release of it on snapper case. But yeah. So anyway, that's been my update. Catch you fuckers next time. See you later.